Right, we're here with Benediction. You've played here before in Belgrade in '91. What are your impressions of the changes that have occurred here so far? Is it for the better or the worse?
Well, definitely for the better. The first time we was here, we had a lot of white power at the concert, and it was a very scary time. Tonight, we had a good time. The people were great. It's just brilliant, and the difference is remarkable.
Good to hear. And you've been replacing for Dave Ingram recently, and how have you gelled with the band? What are your impressions of touring with Benediction and all over your participation with the band? How are you satisfied with it?
It was a bit strange to begin with, because I'd only done gigs with little bands with my friends, like 30 people or something, and then I got a phone call on a Sunday morning. I was still in bed, saying, "Do you want to come on tour with Death for a month?" Okay. So it took a while, mate. It took a couple of weeks on the road to get used to it, because 800 people all of a sudden, or however many it was. But after that, you couldn't wish to be with better guys, man. It's a great, brilliant laugh every night. Gigs like that, fucking fantastic. I wouldn't swap it for anything, man.
You've done a quite concise tour of the Balkans so far, and Belgrade is probably the biggest town in this tour. And what are your impressions in comparison to the other towns on your tour dates so far?
Well, basically, they've all been brilliant. You know what I mean? This is a special tour we set up just to play these places, because a lot of bands won't come and play here. And it's just a special tour we set up just to do these concerts, and so far it's been brilliant. Everyone's really friendly. The PAs aren't the best, the equipment we're playing through ain't the best, but the main thing is the fans are here and we're having a good time, and it's just brilliant.
To an extent, we didn't know what to expect coming here, because, like we say, we haven't been here. I haven't been here ever. The band hasn't been here for years, and a lot of bands don't come here, so we don't know what's going to happen. But you turn up, and there's fans there, and they fucking bar me. Brilliant!
You're basically legends of the death metal scene when it comes down to status and honours. What do you see as the developments in the scene since the early days when you started out? How much has it changed all over the whole death metal picture around the world?
Well, it's changed quite a lot, if you ask me. In the beginning, there was only a few bands playing this sort of music, and after a while, more and more bands started playing it, and now there's more and more, and there's more and more, and there's just so many bands playing it. But at least I think Benediction is a little bit different. I think these days you have to be a little bit different to get anywhere, and I think Benediction are on the right track.
Cheers to that, mate.
All right.